Hi guys, future editing Becca here. Didn't realize until after I shot over 2 hours of Subnautica gameplay that my mic was not on. So I'm here to kind of give you a play-by-play of what this episode is, and I got my ESPN announcer headset on for y'all. So let's give it a go. So here I say something like, "Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Subnautica again. This is episode 3 of Subnautica. I've played quite a bit without you guys just to get things built up. And here today we are looking for some life pods. No radio messages. This is where I'm looking to find the life pod information. There's lots of information on the PDA that I forget about. Some alien facility locations. There's one that deals with disease research. And that's one that we really need to get to eventually. It is 800 meters deep though, and that is much deeper than I am able to get currently. There's life pod 6. All we know that it's 100 meters deep. It's in red grass, and it's approximately 400 meters west-northwest of life pod 4's last known location. At this point, we had not been told life pod 4's last known location, so we really had no way of finding it. But I was determined to find it anyway. All of our floating storage. And this is me being like, what life pod number are we? We're number 5. I was like, are we life pod 4? We're not. Checking my signals. Checking the life pod 6 again. And I'm gonna grab some bladder fish so that way I can be prepared for the journey. These little things capture fish and make it really nice. I got another radio message.
This is life pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora.
So now I know where life pod 4 is. Nice.
We've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection.
Big old fish. Sounds horrifying.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
And so at this point, I'm sitting here thinking, should I be building more batteries? What do I need to take with me? We know they're not far from the Aurora, so it's gonna be quite the journey. We do have a sea glide though, so that makes it a little bit more bearable. And I'm sad you can't hit me here because I literally like, what the fuck? Like, they said, what are you? And I'm pretty sure I said, what are you back? Because that thing was scary. It came out of nowhere. It scared the crap out of me. There are a couple of things that scare me this episode, so I'm sad that you don't get to hear me like get freaked out. It's me just checking. And I'm looking for the Aurora. And there it is. It's just me traveling I learned you don't want to go to the back end of the Aurora. Turns out it's where some Leviathans spawn, as I found out later this episode. Here we are at the back end. I don't know how I got out the first time, unscathed, without seeing anything. Just kind of swimming. I find some things to scan. Pick up some nice fragments, which is really awesome. I picked up some Cyclops, which is the submarine fragments, which made me very excited. Came down here to see if there's anything good to scan. We will pause it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And then we were just basically trying to figure out where we were in relation to the ship. Learned I'm not very good at navigation in this game.
Data.
And still trying to find the life pod. In fact, not very good at this game. And I accidentally find life pod 6. I was looking for 4, but I found 6 by accident, which was actually a really nice treat. I was pretty psyched about it.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And here I find a PDA.
36. Integrating UV.
And some flares that I struggle to pick up. Was pretty psyched to find this one. Just because this was the one of the picture I was looking at earlier that I couldn't find. So pretty cool. Me looking lost, not knowing where I should go next. And remembering I need oxygen. I'm still looking for a life pod 4 at this point. I remembered it was 150 meters north, or that 6 was 400 meters west-northwest of life pod 4. So I tried to use that information, and I ended up coming back over to this like desert area, which is right near the ship.
Integrating UVDA data.
Find some really good stuff over here, like batteries. And yeah, I soon learned that this is a very dangerous place. You can see up ahead in the distance, I say, oh my god, what is that? I believe that's called a warper. I believe, a warper. And I accidentally find life pod 4. I did not know where I was at all. I just needed oxygen after escaping that warp monster. So that was pretty nice. Come in here, grab a PDA. Then I grab a data box. It has a creature decoy. And at this point I say, oh my god, what would I need to you know, use this decoy for it to get away from? This doesn't feel like a good idea. And then I remember that the guy in this pod said something about using the decoys to distract a large Lithiadan. And at this point I look unfazed, but I also keep looking up, so I'm definitely not completely unfazed, but just wanted to see if there's anything else over here. And then I'm like, you know, I should probably go back home. I got some good stuff. I found the 2 life pods that I wanted to find. I should probably go back, right? Scan a couple more fragments on the way back. Watch that land shark, or that, I forget what it's called. Watch that shark. And just make our way back to the, I'm pretty sure I go to the lifeboat. Escape pod, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, tell Becky I'll just take the regular. Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be... She doesn't? Just tell her the regular, dude. Okay, the code... I said regular. She's like, what's the regular? Come all the way back up here. The code should be 2679.
Oh, so focused.
Okay, just say ham and cheese. Ham and cheese. Okay.
30 seconds.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communication with you. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I
And then I
miscalculated.
just started checking the data pads that I had gotten from the lifeboats. Or the escape pods. Life pods. Ah, there we go.
In immediate danger. Where are the rescue teams? The Aurora didn't make it. So, where are the rescue teams? They're dead,
Landed in
ma'am.
area of significant
We have
alien
rendezvous
activity.
coordinates, but the routes are
Encountered
radiated.
predators in the Leviathan
So,
class,
what are you
highly
going to do?
aggressive.
I'm head of human
Spectroscope
resources,
scanner
ma'am.
assigned
This is not my
species
expertise.
designator Reaper.
But the PDA
One
says if
specimen
we can
attempted
find
to swallow
some
the
lead,
life pod,
we can make
doing
radiation
extensive damage in the
suits.
process.
there! I am
Only
not
viable
setting
option is to
foot
make for the
outside this
safety of
life
the
pod without
Aurora
the proper
crash site.
protection.
I've
Don't
retrieved
worry.
the data box.
I'll go.
Skipping to 1407. And then I got
You were gone so long. I thought you'd
I got greedy.
put the flare down.
I went back
Going to try and attract
to
some
behind the
attention.
ship.
That's not a distress
You know.
flare. Stop waving it around like
The
that.
place I
You'll
shouldn't
catch
have
the
gone.
fuel line.
And because there were so many good scannable fragments there. With further ado, yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave that. Right behind the Aurora. Like on post, I can see things that I did not see while I was playing. I was like, wait, what was that? Oh my god. I survived a hit from a Reaper. And I'm like, was this thing there the whole time? Oh my god, I have to get out of here. I keep checking behind me every 2 seconds to make sure I don't see it. And I just go back home. So I was like, screw that. And then I decided to go harvesting for some minerals so I can build a health box generator, fabricator. And of course these guys always like to try to somersault at me. And yeah, that's where we end this episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys are enjoying these Subnautica playthroughs. I really am enjoying this game, so we'll see you next time.